ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
We will carry on today's conversation. What we'll do today is we will recap with our last conversation on Ik. We'll move on to Onkar. Then we will talk about meaning of Onkar, and I'll share a little story about a parrot. Has anybody seen parrot here? Oh, most of you have seen parrots. I'm going to tell you a little story about parrot. Wonderful. So let's get started. Last time we covered 2 ideas, and this time we are going to cover 2 ideas. Every time I'll try to keep it to just 2 ideas so that we can remember those 2 ideas. I'd like a volunteer. Do you remember what was the first idea I talked last time? This is a test time. Yes, what was the first idea?
Stand up.
Stand up.
It was about how like the waves rise and fall. So that's
Bingo, I'm proud of you. What's your name? Gurnoor.
Yes.
Bole so nihal.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
Good job. Yeah, we are all like waves from the ocean. We rise out of the ocean for a few seconds and then we merge back. Okay. What was the second idea from last time? Let's take somebody from this side. Do we have any volunteers on this side? No. Okay. The third gentleman with the maroon patka.
Gurjit, stand up.
The second idea was that everyone is unique. Like there's different types of glass, but they're made from sand. They're made from one creation. They're made from God. They come in different types, but they're made from God.
Hint, hint.
The glass.
Yes.
All the glass is made from
Sand.
sand. So we understood whether the glass looks like this or this. All the glass comes from
Sand. Good
so,
job.
Gurbani says, all of us are made from the same clay and we are going to merge back into that clay.
So good job, Gurjit.
Good job. I'm sorry I didn't get your name. Gurte.
Gurjit.
Bole so nihal.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। Okay. ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ- Okay. Okay.
Moving on. Today we will continue moving from one. After that, what we hear? After one is Onkar. Now there are 5 different iteration of Uda. Has everybody seen this? What is this? Wow, that's good. You guys are good. And what is this?
But what else?
Is there something? Is there any difference between this and this?
Yeah. Yeah, what's the difference? The Onkar. Yes.
This has Onkar.
Yeah.
This has Onkar. This does not have Onkar. So that's the second iteration. The third iteration is
Kulankar.
bingo. That's good. Now these are 3 of the same genre. Next one I'm going to talk about is this. Who knows this? This has a little opening on the top. This has little opening on the top. Does anybody know? Okay. The gentleman in white patka there. Yeah, yourself.
Do you know what it is, just? Uda. He said Uda.
Okay. That's not it. How does it sound like? I want to give a chance. The gentleman with the blue scarf there.
Yeah.
Do you know the answer?
Oh,
Does anybody know?
he said oh.
Bingo.
Oh,
That's
good
good.
job.
I'm proud of you. Bole so nihal.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
And has anybody seen this?
No. It's similar.
How about you join these two? And it becomes this. That's the Onkar.
That's Onkar.
So, from this U or O comes Om. And from that comes, if you add the kar, and kar signifies, where is my kar? Yeah, the kar signifies the action. The action of making the Onkar. So that's what Onkar is. We will understand the meaning of Onkar today from Gurbani itself. Because Gurbani has explained everything very clearly within its 1430 pages. Now, I showed you this symbol. And this symbol normally comes together with Eka. I have not seen it just by itself. It always comes with Ik Onkar. And it is pronounced like Onkar. How do we know it should be Onkar? Why not something else? How do we know that? Do you know that?
It means that it means God.
God.
Oh, that's a good answer, but the question was not that. This symbol, it means Onkar. Why does it mean that? Let me ask you another question. We use symbols in our life. What is this a symbol of?
Dollar.
The almighty dollar, isn't it? But we know, spelled out it is this. But this is the symbol. So in Gurbani, this symbol is for Onkar. Even though it's not spelled out here, it means this. So instead of writing Onkar every time, it is this symbol everywhere. Much like you don't have to write a dollar every time you want to show this, you don't have to write the entire word dollar. It is a symbol. And what is the symbol made of? Onkar. We talked about it in the beginning. Now about Onkar, so that I don't make any errors, I went into Guru Granth Sahib. There were lots of sentences, lots of references to Om as well as Onkar. I'd like to share a few of them with you. The first one is Om Sad Satguru Namaskaram Adi Mad Ant Nirankaram Om Gurmukh Kiyo Akara Eke Soot Parovan Hara. That's from page 250. Here the Guru is talking about I pray to the primal Om. Actually, in Jap Sahab also, Om Ad Rupe Anadan Sarupe. The same reference is there in Jap Sahab. Next we go to Onkar. Onkar Ad Mein Jana Likh Ar Mete Tahena Mana Onkar Lakhe Jo Koi Soi Lakh Metna Na Hoi. That's from page 340. So what it is saying is Onkar is the real permanent one. Likh Ar Mete, that means something that can be written and erased, or something that can be created and destroyed, is not a permanent one. So what are the characteristics of that Almighty God? Here I'm going to request 3 volunteers. Okay. God has 3 functions. Please sit down, all of you. I'll ask you to stand one at a time. Would you please stand up and hold this for me? First job of God is to create. God is the creator. Second job of God is to sustain, to give us all what we need to continue our lives, whether it is food, clothing, shelter, whatever else we need for our lives. And the third one is destroyer. Now these three concepts are, please sit down. These three concepts are not new in Sikhi. These concepts have existed for about 10,000 years. Our ancestors, our Hindu friends, they have been talking about Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh for a long time. So Guru said this is all right, but we need to add the one before it. That there is one God that is creating the Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. That was the message from Guru Nanak of creating the unity of all the universe as well of all the other gods that are there. That it is all one. And that's what we started with last time. I told you in the beginning, now has everybody understood the relationship between Ik and Onkar? Because I'm going to quiz you next time. If you have questions, ask me right now. No questions. We'll move on. Any questions? I don't see any hands up. Okay, next time I'm going to quiz you on Onkar, okay? So today we have covered Ik and Onkar. And I'm going to tell you a story today, and I will need 4 volunteers for this, not the previous 3, some other 4 volunteers. Whoever your principal chooses. Yeah, you can sit at your place. Thank you. Sit down. Who is our 3rd and 4th volunteer? Now, as for any drama, we always rename the people, isn't it? We call them something different. So whatever their real names, forget them for a little while. The lady with the green scarf, we will call Totakor, parrot. So please stand down, stand that side, Totakor. We'll
So
call
you're
you
the
Totakor.
parrot. So you're the parrot. You stand up right here.
You are the
You're the
Totakor.
parrot. That's cool. So
Yeah,
stand
you
right
stand
here.
there. And we will call you the Gurmukh Singh. You stand there next to the Totakor. And we will call you Tejinder the Trapper.
The Jinder, the trapper.
Okay.
Okay.
And the 4th, Vivek the wise man. You know what does Vivek mean? Wisdom. Yeah.
Wisdom.
So Vivek the wise man. 4 of you stand here. Now this was our Tota. Our parrot was trapped by Tejinder the Trapper, isn't it? Because otherwise parrots always fly free in the skies. So this parrot has been put in a cage by Tejinder the Trapper. And Tejinder needs to go on a vacation. So Tejinder goes to Gurmukh to say, hey, will you please keep my parrot with you for a couple of weeks? I am going on vacation. I'll come back and I'll get the parrot from you. Now, Gurmukh Singh is a nice man. What Gurmukh Singh does is he feels bad for the parrot. He feels really bad. Why is this parrot put in a cage? Gurmukh Singh doesn't like it. So he talks to the parrot and teaches parrot. He tells parrot, not only I want you to be free, but I want the entire community of parrots to be free. So he started, Gurmukh starts teaching parrot. We will be all sitting on a tree. Tejinder the Trapper will come, will spread a net, put some food for the parrots on the net, but we will not get that food, because if we try to get that food, the trapper will trap us in his net or in her net and make us prisoners in that cage. So the parrot remembers everything. Trapper will come, trapper will spread the net, trapper will put the food, but we are not going to take the food, because if we take the food, trapper will take us. So now parrot, what is the biggest strength of parrot?
You can fly, but what do
That
they
is great
do?
strength. There's another strength. Parrot can mimic
Humans.
anything. They will copy whatever you tell them. So now the parrot has learned that the trapper will come, trapper will put the net, trapper will put the food, but we are not going to get the food. And now Gurmukh feels very confident about the parrot, that I have taught the parrot everything. Now Gurmukh Singh has done his job and he sets the parrot free. Parrot flies off. Gurmukh Singh, you sit down.
Good job, Gurmukh.
Thank you. Now the parrot has gone out flying. And after a few days, Tejinder the trapper comes and asks Gurmukh, where is my parrot? He said, your parrot flew away. I'm so sorry. What do I do? He said, okay, I'll go and catch some other parrots. Don't worry. So Tejinder goes to the jungles and sees that there are 1,000 parrots sitting on a huge tree. And guess what all the parrots are singing? The trapper will come, the trapper will lay the net, the trapper will put the food. We are not going to take the food because we don't want to become the prisoners. So all this parrot and thousands of parrots like this one, they are singing it sitting on top of the tree. Now, Tejinder the trapper is not very happy. Tejinder feels, hey, my livelihood is gone. I used to earn my living, my food, and I used to feed my kids by trapping the parrots. Now I will never be able to catch the parrots because all the parrots in the jungle have learned it, that the trapper will come, the trapper will lay the net, the trapper will put the food, but we are not going to take the food. So Tejinder is very sad.
Aww.
What do I do? Vivek the wise man comes to rescue. Vivek says, Tejinder, don't worry. Follow my guidance. Go to that tree, spread the net, put the food, and let's watch what happens. Vivek, the wise man, gives Tejinder the trapper the advice, and Vivek goes for a walk. Sit down. Now, all the parrots like her, they are sitting on the tree, and Tejinder the trapper spreads the net, puts the food, and all parrots are singing. Trapper will come, trapper will spread the net, trapper will put the food, but we are not going to get the food. But guess what? As soon as Tejinder puts the net and the food, all the parrots come down and get the food. And the Tejinder the trapper, sit down. Tejinder the trapper gets 1,000 parrots in one scoop. Can you imagine? Now can you imagine why did that happen? You are
Good
absolutely
job.
right.
They don't
You are
understand.
absolutely right. This parrot and all her friends, they were saying the right things. But were they understanding?
No.
Did they take action according to their understanding?
No.
What happened? They became imprisoned. They were put in that little cage for rest of their lives. They were condemned to that cage. Can you imagine what a plight? So,
Thank you.
what should we do first? Both of you can sit down. Thank you very much, Tejinder, Gurmukh, Vivek, and
Tota.
Thank you very much for all of you. So the key thing is, if you don't want to be imprisoned with Kam, Krodh, Lobh, no Onkar, you need to understand what Gurbani is saying. And here I would like to share with you, the Guru in Japji has given us 4 paudis on. First,
Sunni.
those who know Japji, Suniye. Now in English language, there are 2 words, listen and hear. In Punjabi, they both kind of coalesce into one, Suniye. Is there a difference between listening and hearing?
Yes.
What is the difference?
Listening is understanding and hearing is
जा
So, is in my view, you hear what the Guru is telling you, you comprehend what your Guru is telling you, you act on what the Guru is telling you, so that you can change your life to lead according to what the Guru is telling you. But it all starts with comprehension. Now, has anybody of here, someone here heard Anand Sahib that we sing here? Some people have heard? Yeah. Okay, good. The last paragraph of Anand Sahib. Anand suno vad bhagiyo
सगल मनोरथ
was here. Sagal means all. Manorath is what? Desires. Pure means what? Fulfill. Did we really comprehend that? When is Guru telling us, when will your Sagal Manorath be pure? No. Most of us have not. Because there is a lack of comprehension. If I can light a little fire in you, I'd like to do that today. That don't take any word from anybody for granted. Don't believe in anything. Prove for yourself. Comprehend it. Don't have to believe in it, you have to know it. Guru Nanak did not believe in God. He knew God. There's a difference between believing and there's a difference between knowing. I'd like you to graduate from believing. We are not a belief religion. We are a knowing religion. Graduate yourself from belief to knowing. And then maybe your life will be more fulfilled. Because you will not sing like a parrot, where you will say that the trapper will come, trapper will lay the net, trapper will throw the food, but we will not get caught. In Sukhmani Sahab, there's a beautiful line. Je janat bikhya mein rache, nahi, it's something, apan aap bache. The second line is, Jo janat bikhya mein rache. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting that line at this moment. What it means is, if you know that you're getting stuck in the muck, you will try to pull yourself out of that. Jo janat apan aap bache. No, again, this is not right. There's something I will share with you the next time, the two lines that I'm thinking of. What it means is, if you understand, if you know what you're getting into, you will recuse yourself from there, you will pull yourself from out there, and you will lead the life as per what Guru is telling us. So to recap today's conversation, first thing what we did was we understood from the last time the two things we learned. We learned two things today: the creator, destroyer, creator, sustainer, destroyer, and then we talked about comprehension. Any questions? I'm here for another minute or two. Otherwise, thank you very much. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ